Hey guys, welcome back to some more Infinite Magic Raid. In today's video, we finally got to the point of the campaign, guys. We made it into Hell. So we are in the final section of the campaign, guys. Got to go through Nightmare, collect up a couple more stars. But you can see we did pretty well cleaning up there. Common and hard, we are already at 360, but now we are moving into Hell. Now with that, we just unlocked the Faction Abyss. Now, I have not looked at it. I have not been in here. No guides, no videos, absolutely nothing, guys. So I want to see what this is all about. There we go. So we have our 10 factions. I love seeing the loot table right across the bottom. This is its own currency. So you can see, guys, faction tokens. A token required to challenge the Faction Abyss replenishes one every 2 hours. So Dragon Tribe, let's take a look at this, guys. It seems like it's going to be kind of used to upgrade auras. So this is where the auras are coming into play. So I do not have any auras right now, guys. You can see there are a couple different rare rune stones down here. So let's challenge this, see exactly who we have. And I think it is going to be of this specific faction. So that is the only heroes, guys. We only have 3 heroes, 2 of them being level 1 within the faction. Let's look and see. Even though I know we have women there, we could probably get through at least level 1. This one we have nobody. We have one level 1 elite hero in there for the let's check out the sages. Who do we have? I think we have a few in here, so we could definitely make this work with a couple heroes. Again, we use what we got, guys. Completely free to play here. I think we can probably take care of one of these. I love it, gives you the bonus, so you do get a pretty decent bonus in there. They are level 100. This might be a little bit harder than what I'm thinking, especially if we do have 3 stages. A couple of heroes I do have built up of specific factions, but again, we're limited to kind of what we have right now. So I'm gonna have to build up in this game, guys. It's incredibly difficult with the amount of heroes we have in here, guys. 10 factions, multitude of heroes. Again, we can probably get through this one, and look how big he is, guys. That is awesome, how absolute monster the boss is in here. But like I was saying, with the amount of heroes we have in here, this is incredibly difficult to get through because you do have so many heroes that you have to build. And with that bleed effect, guys, we might not be able to make it through this one. 50%, I think we still got a good chance here. Because remember, with the bonuses we get in here, just because of the faction bonus, we do get a pretty good leech effect in here, which it looks like is right now kind of keeping our heroes up. There we go. We got it. We'll get at least 1 rune out of here. I'm going to see some of the other ones, but there we go, guys. So we got 5 of the sunset sage runes, and then we did get number 1. So we got 10 number 1 rare rune stones. Again, we haven't looked at any of the auras. We're going to have to see exactly where we can make a lot of progression and where we do have a couple heroes, guys. Free to play, it's looking pretty sad. Doom Legion, I know I do have, of course, these 2 in here. We could definitely build him out a little bit, but this is going to be probably my absolute strongest team. And then we do have this guy right here, which even throwing some levels on him, guys, can work incredibly well. So we'll hop down here. I'll just go ahead and drop some levels on there. Level 80, guys, literally almost doubled his hit points within there. Again, we're going to have a couple heroes in here, and then we have 1 rare one that's at level 1, but this should be no problem to get through. And it looks like it is Holder again as our the one that we're going to be fighting. So this one, again, we should have no problem making some solid progression in here. We're just going to need heroes, because it's crazy that we need this many heroes within this game. This is going to be a tough spot to get through. It is honestly going to be needing food, adding emblems, adding levels on here. It's expensive. It is very, very time consuming. Now, one thing that I worry about, guys, is within a lot of these game modes, you get loot. So even down here, guys, when we're starting to get more stars, when we're going through different levels, we continue to get more and more loot. But for a lot of game modes, we've already gotten an incredible amount of loot out of there, which means that we're not going to be getting it again. World map is really good, even with the Supreme Stones in there. I'm getting some of the loot once we do get the hero. But remember, guys, once the campaign is done, all of this loot that we're seeing down here, all of the things that we have been picking up, it's going to be at a stopping point. There's going to be a point where a lot of the things that we're picking up on a regular basis as we're making progression, as we're going through even the space temples, things of that nature, is once we get to a point of all these being completed, and this was kind of my worry, is what is the end game going to look like once we get a majority of the loot out of here? It's going to be pretty limited to continue to farm loot out of a bunch of different places. It is a little bit of a concern that we have right now. So guys, I'm going to go through this Faction Abyss. Again, we have 2 of our tickets done. You can see it started the cooldown timer. Similar to the arena tickets, similar to the advanced arena tickets, you want to make sure this is never full. I'm going to even have to go in here and farm out some of my key to the Tower of Mark. Guys, this game is about consistent, constant progression. I went through this emblem challenge, farmed up a ton of these for the heroes that we just got up, including Wim and Holder. We built them up quite a bit further to go ahead and continue again leveling those out. So now we'll get level 2 stones out of here. And again, it is the same boss. I hope it's not the same boss for every time, but I'm trying to think who else we have. We're pretty limited with the heroes that we have in here, which again is gonna kind of make a couple of these boss modes pretty tough. Funny how fast they die with the burn effect in there. But even here, I forget what effect we get right here. Reduces the damage taken by 4% for each type of buff granted to a self up to 5 layers. We get a pretty decent bonus in here. And again, I think this one we're probably going to get through a couple of the stages. So I want to take a look at the emblems, guys, because if we're farming some of the emblems in here, what exactly is it going to look like? Or the auras. We have never used an aura. We're going to have to start building these out and seeing exactly what we can use. Looks like we're going to have to craft some of these. Random elite. Oh, we don't want to craft any of those. But like I said, we have no emblems out here. Guys, we're going to have to go through and see. Oh, it shows what we need. So down here, probably the green one we just picked up. Level 3, 4, 5. Level 2, 4, 3. There we go. So we got the level 1s. Basic attacks have up to 18% crit rate. Plus it adds stats, guys. These auras are going to be huge if we're farming these out of here. I'm not sure what level you have to be to put these auras on. I wonder if just even some of our basic heroes, if you can drop unlocked, there we go. Awaken 1, guys, is where we're going to have to start getting these auras. So that's another thing that we're going to have to farm. And you can see, guys, 3, 4, and 5. I'm farming level 5 legend auras. I'm not sure if they give us the same ones. Again, I just opened this literally moments ago. Wanted to see, so it is possible drop. So there are random ones. So we could farm level 3, level 4. But down here we start getting into the elite. We go to the rare to the elite. Then of course the elite to the epic. And then probably, I'm assuming legendary down here. There we go. Then you start getting double legendary runestones. Wow, this is going to be a long time. Used to upgrade auras equipped by Doom Legend heroes. This is going to be an absolute incredible amount of time. But the power is here, guys. This is going to make heroes that we have infinitely stronger when we're building them out. That's kind of incredible with the auras. I didn't know. I thought it just had a little bit of stats, but it adds almost another layer, guys. Because when you look at these heroes, we have a multitude of layer upon layer upon layer that we're starting to build these heroes out as we're continuing. Getting more of our emblems on there, now getting auras on there, getting the awakened, also getting their weapons unlocked with more copies. It's going to be incredible the amount that we're going through here, guys. Pretty impressive with the depth that we're seeing in the game, and exactly how far we can progress as a free-to-play player. Again, we get more Doom Legion runestones, and then picking up some more rare runestones out of here, which it looks like 3 level 10. I think it's still the green ones. Or no, the green ones are the basic ones. That's right. So these are what we're farming right now. So we need to get to at least the blue ones. And then we can farm some of these We're going to have to figure this out, guys. Again, most of these I don't have any heroes for. We have two elite heroes within here. And they're heroes that we want to make sure that we're not using for food, just because here we have none. We have no heroes to go in there. I think we have 1 or 2 in here. There we go. We have 2 in here. We do have a third one we could definitely level up. But again, this is going to take a long time, guys. This is going to be an incredibly in-depth part. Here we have a couple. Look at all the copies we have of this guy. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Very cool to see the Faction Abyss, guys. This is going to be an incredible part of this game. I'm pretty impressed. It has 900 stars in here with 10 different factions. We need more heroes. Just like I've said before, incredibly difficult to get heroes as a free-to-play player. It takes a long time to pick them up. But guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. If you have this unlocked, let me know the best way to do it. I'm sure it's just build the heroes you have, because it seems like that's the only option I got, because some of these factions I have no heroes. So again, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.